All right. Well, we should be live. I will let Twitch let me know if I'm a liar or not. But yeah, we should be live. And we're back to our Sunday Fun Day where we play test games that are coming out. Usually I have a little something to do with them. In this case, doing some editing and potentially layout. This is for the Immortals White
Uh,
box game.
okay. Okay.
That's successfully funded on Kickstarter not too long ago. And let's see. Yeah, here it is. Boop. There's the banner. You can check that out. He at some point is going to allow like late pledges to get this going and get some more funding for it as well. So please check it out. There's the Kickstarter page on the bottom of the screen there. And yeah, let me fix something here real quick. All of our names are not popping up in the right
Fix it.
timing. Yeah, that should fix that. All right, yeah. So this is not a professional stream at all. We just kind of, run things by the fly. Last time we had our characters level up, and here just before we started the stream, we went over their class and their paths. So go ahead and introduce your character, Chuck. And what class and path did you choose?
I am a Kimball. No, I am Kimball. Fucking Christ.
How's those words working for you today, Chuck?
Not good. It's one of them days. No, Kimball, I am a rogue. I took Path of the Thief. I'm good at sneaking and stabbing, and I need to buy a short bow so I can be good at shooting as well.
Okay. Yeah, there's that. John, who do you have as a character? Oh, and Chuck, if you can put your name. Actually, you know what? I have to turn that on. I think is the problem. Go ahead, John. Introduce your character.
So I am playing Brark, who is a Knoll fighter, Path of the Berserker, specifically Destruction and Destroyer. So he is really good with two-handed weapons. Real good. He hits real hard. So he doesn't wear armor.
But he doesn't need to because he's tough.
That's right. That's right.
And he wears a jockstrap. Jockstrap's not armor. It's just,
it's just style. Form, function, everything.
I remove it when I do the intimidation checks, which I get a bonus.
Sometimes they just laugh, though. Sometimes. I mean, there's always possibility of shrinkage.
Well, that's why I have all the fur.
Yeah. Cod piece of the barbarian. We got to add that in as a piece there. Brad, who do you have?
I'm playing Kira, who is a fighter taking the path of the warrior, and she's working towards being the tank.
Okay, cool. And let me check something here real quick. Just because we need a mage eventually, we might have another player joining us. We just wasn't able to make it this time around. But I have a mage too. If I can find it. I've got like way too many windows open.
All of the windows open.
Gets cold during certain times of the day, though.
It does.
So Lucinda is a halfling mage that is going to be is an old friend. Didn't join you on the first because feeling a little under the weather. But as you guys trained up and got this whole professional reaving thing going on, she will join you on occasion. And she is on the path of the wizard. So there we go. It's been about a month since our last session, and you guys have made a friend. I guess you can call him that. The curmudgeonly wizard that you were first sent to find out if he was actually dead or not. Surprise, wasn't dead.
Not dead. We saved him. We put his head back on.
We did a good, right?
Yeah. You did a good. Yeah. And of course, he told you that he's not been responsible for the folks disappearing and cattle going missing. Wasn't him. He does put out rumors, and he doesn't ask necessarily that you tell people that he's not the one doing it, because he does really want people to not, he doesn't want to be bothered. Right. But you guys know. It's not him who's doing it. And because of that, disappearances continue. And it's gotten a bit worse over the last few months. Worse enough that those that live on the outskirts of the village of Toll, which is the village that you guys come from, a little map there in the screen. Um, one of the farmers that lives just on the outskirts of town there has decided to hire you guys to basically guard his farm and his body during the nights. He's offered to pay you gold for this for a week. You've already been paid for the week up front, so you've got a little bit of gold in your pocket, 10 gold apiece.
Nice.
You guys come from this village, so you already had like shacks or huts. You were never very wealthy. You know what your occupations were, so and none of you were particularly wealthy beforehand, and have come into more wealth since you've taken up the adventuring lifestyle lately. As most murder hobos do, it's one of the job perks. It's like you kill things and they have money on them, and then you take
I
that
didn't,
money and you're not poor peasants anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't even have my own hut. I just shared a yurt with my parents.
It was a pit in the ground that just
Yeah.
covered the top.
Yeah.
This century's version of living under the attic stair or the stairs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what that was. So you guys have a little gold in your pockets now. So this is 10 gold more than you had before. So
Yeah.
Kimball, if you wanted to buy your bow, you could do that.
Absolutely.
So the way this is going to work is you guys have an hour of real time to tool about the village, do anything that you want to do before you go to the outskirts, which is going to take a little bit of time. It's about an hour to walk there, and that'll get you right there just slightly before nightfall, which is when the farmer wants you to be there.
Yeah. I am gonna go buy some things. I want to buy a short bow.
Okay.
I've already got a quiver with arrows somehow, but I don't have the bow. So
He said, I don't think you can afford the bow when we were doing
Yeah.
the end of the last time.
But-
So Celine's Supply is
Yeah.
probably where you're going to buy that. And let's just see what the equipment costs on a bow. You want a short bow, you say?
yeah, I'm a halfling, so I feel like
Yeah.
I would not be able to wield a standard or long bow.
Yeah, this is true. All right, so it's melee. Where's my range? Short spear. Where's my short bow? Short bow. Ooh, short bow is actually 60 gold. 60 gold. And even with the villagers being very happy with what you did for them last time and giving you like half rates, 30. So, but you really need this, and the town is really sick of people going missing because certainly it kills visitors coming to town when most of them go missing. And everybody lost their favorite aunt. Some of them didn't complain too much, but you know how it goes. So you are in 5 Selena Supply. Give me a second here. The village. Actually, it's number 5. Yeah, Selena, typified as being very friendly and sweet. Very busy worrying about things going outside of her shop lately. And when you're a little short for your short bow, she's like, well, let's see, what's your character's name, Chuck?
Kimball,
you've been part of this community for a fair bit here.
Uh-huh.
I knew your parents and all, and we are going through some tough times. So I tell you what, I'll take that 10 gold you have there.
Actually, I've got 40.
You've got 40. Oh, okay. Well, then we have no problem at all. I'll sell that to you at half price. My
Nice.
Yeah, 30 gold. Here you go. Very nice bow. Here's a couple of extra strings for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, just a child.
But I still am really concerned about the things going on outside the village here, and I think she pulls out another quiver of arrows. Says,
Okay.
these are on the house. Just
Nice.
do what you can to keep everybody safe and to make sure that we have customers, a steady supply of customers coming into town. I think I've taken everybody's gold already in this town. So I need new people coming in, Kimball.
Yeah.
New people.
Yes.
That's how economies work, Kimball. Once I've taken all of your gold, I need more people to take gold from.
We need an active trade economy to get you going.
Exactly. You were always a very smart on the uptake, Kimball. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When people go
Yeah.
missing from caravans or groups or visitors, it's not a good look.
No,
Not a good look.
not in the least. Okay. What's the damage on a short bow?
On a short bow, 30.
That's the
That's
range. What's
sorry. Let me get up to it real quick here.
The actual damage die, not the damage in
Yeah.
finances.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I get it now. I'm on board.
Like it's totally a child's like practice bow that they
It
sold.
is.
And it's the only
It
thing
is.
Yeah, it does
Baby's
nothing,
first
really.
practice bow.
baby's
Yeah.
first practice bow. She just took some like tassels and stuff off.
Short bow is D6.
Cool.
So piercing damage.
No arm guard for it though.
Yep.
That's
and
fine.
the range is 100/200.
Okay. And how many arrows are in a quiver that you gave me?
Good question. Let's say you have 20 arrows.
Okay.
24. Let's make it 24. Let's make it a round number.
Ooh,
I don't know
very
exactly.
I
So we'll call it that.
like it. Very cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to ask her about anything going on, why don't you roll me a D10, please?
Yeah, I will absolutely. So, like, what
Well,
are
D8.
these?
I'm sorry. Roll me a
Oh.
D8.
Let me roll that D8 then. Yeah. What are these going ons that are concerning you?
You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
Well, I was talking to Spike Winthrop, you know, that crotchety old man, really
I do.
ordinary guy. Yeah, he's kind of an ass. But he was in here just the other day. And He said he heard something outside his house the other night, and we went out to check there. There's nothing there. But whatever it was took his dog.
We cannot abide by that. Luckily, we'll be out at the farm keeping watch overnight tonight. So maybe whatever took his dog, we'll come check the farm. Ka-chow, we'll take it out.
Yeah. Livestock had prior gone missing to people going missing. So it started off with like chickens and cows and sheep going missing, and then people started going missing. Now, apparently, yesterday, dog went missing.
No, that's too far. It has to be
It's a
stopped.
line too far.
It's a line too far.
All right. Brad or Joe? John, do you want to do anything while you're in town or check out anything, talk to anybody? I did put the names. I put like, if you can read them on the map there, I did put where everything is in town. You've got Tybalt's Transport Recruitment Center, Tawny's Tavern, the Bramblebriar Inn. You've got a stables, a Temple of Sahara, a sheriff's office, and a jail.
Forge.
Yep, Forlorn Forge, Selena Supply. There you go. So that's the little town that you are
I'll
in.
probably go to the Tawny Tavern because that's how you should start a good guard shift.
Yeah. Well, the other thing there is not only getting thoroughly inebriated, so you don't feel things as much, but also it's a gathering place for folks that are looking for jobs sometimes too, and a lot of out of towners coming through, looking to do some minor work here and there. So yeah, Tawny Tavern. So what do we note about the Tawny Tavern? Let's see. It is the most popular spot in the village, of course. Other than possibly the village center. The village center there only shows you can kind of see like a tent and like a couple of tables, but it's kind of like an open air market. A lot of merchants set in there, and it's kind of where everybody comes and shop talks and that sort of thing. It's getting later in the evening though, so most of those folks are starting to already pack it up. But just so you know, it is a large orange and brown building run by a portly fellow named Tim, who always wears the same white stained shirt and brown vest. Somebody asked him about that once. He just happens to have a collection of white shirts with a stain in the exact same place.
At least he's consistent.
He likes strains.
He runs a very tight ship here. The tavern is old, but is very clean despite that.
Nice.
Roll me 3d4 there, John.
Sure.
Okay, busy night. 10 folks in the tavern right now. Some out-of-towners, some locals, and roll me another d4.
And you?
And three fellows that are definitely not town folks, well armed, well armored, eating a miserly portion of food and being very sparing with their sips from their ale. Look like they might be for hire for any number of, flower potting or painting your house. No, no, this is slaughter. That you hire them to kill people.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Yeah. So Tim nods at you as he comes in. You're probably well known here. Actually, he takes a mug off the back wall that's got your name on it.
Tim's a
You're not
champ.
exactly sure if it's spelled
Mhm.
right or not because no one knows. Your parents don't even know.
Well, I mean, it's more of a bowl, but
There you go. There you go.
I am a knoll.
It's a multi-purpose container.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know his prices. He'll fill your flagon or he'll fill your flask for a silver piece. His booze is always good.
I'll have some booze.
All right. Do you have the silver? Because
I got
Tim doesn't run accounts.
I got gold.
Well, now you have some silver back in exchange.
That's fair.
While you're there, you should get some food to go, so that way we have stuff to eat tonight while we're guarding. I can throw in for that too.
Okay. I'll see if they got any to go meals.
Well, let's say that this is not the first night that you've reported for work at
Okay.
that farm, and he always has a little bit of home cook for you, at least a loaf of bread and some good cheese, if nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he kind of looks over at you and he says, you're always asking what's going on, and I did have something come up. There's this man with the silly looking blue robes come through. Oh, right around the disappearance has really started to pick up, which is beginning of last week. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was flaunting an amulet that he said was magical. He claimed there was some inhuman creatures living in some caves out to the west. Tried to convince some others to go with him. Everyone thought he was mad, though. He didn't have the gold into his name to pay anyone either. Finally said, take care of it himself because we are all a bunch of, what did he say, worthless profiteers or something? What does that word even mean? Anyway, he didn't want to pay anyone, so nobody went with him.
Shocking.
Mm-hmm. Headed out east. Bought a couple of flasks of my good ale and some cheese and bread and just headed out. Hadn't heard from him since. Been a few days now. Thought you might want to know.
Yeah, I can go look for
Even
his
you
work.
find a dead body out there in blue robes,
Yeah. Well, thanks for the tip. Much appreciated. Blah blah blah.
Sure. You being large of stature, the table of mercenaries kind of look up at you hopefully.
Sorry, boys. Got guard duty tonight.
No, we're good. We're good guards. My brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl here. We're great guards.
Nice to meet you, Larry.
How'd you know my name?
I
Never worked for you before.
See, kids, a long time ago, there was a show called Newhart, and that's why this is funny.
And I like that show.
Yes.
We're a bunch of old fucks. Come on, we'd be glad to help. We'll be glad to help. A gold apiece, gold down, another gold a day.
Well, I can mention it to some of the other folk that are actually doing the hiring. I'm just one of the people they hired, so I'll pass word along.
No, please. I mean,
Sure.
Daryl and I, we're down to our last few silver, and yeah. You know how it is. Yeah.
I do know how it is.
All right. Yeah. You got any pointers on where we can find some lodgings for tonight? For what do we got left? 5 silvers or less. We got to eat tomorrow. 3 silvers.
What's the lodging cost at the inn? I probably know that.
Oh, way more than that.
They need to look at getting a spot like in the stables.
Well, you know, with all these missing people, a lot of those huts where some of you guys live in have been empty for a bit because, you know, people went missing.
Yeah.
Silly people.
I mean, you could go sleep in my hole with my mom and pa, but I don't think you want that.
Oh, no. Mom and Pa have a hut outside of the hole. The hole's your special place.
Gotta be
Oh,
careful though. Ma's got wandering hands.
Oh, hey now.
Only for the neighbor folk. Wait a
Is
second.
this Noel your mom jokes we're doing now?
You know, I'll let they can go ahead and stay at my hole. Otherwise, there might be some empty, you know, tents or whatnot. There's been a lot of folks go missing lately. Oh, do not irritate the wizard in the tower over there.
Oh, we heard he was dead.
Oh no, he back. He did not like to be disturbed.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Daryl and I were going to head out there and see if we could find some plunder or anything.
Nope, just
Bad
a lot
idea,
of
huh?
people.
Yeah, we don't much like working with wizards. You never know when you might get toaded.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what happens. You get toaded.
Toted. That's a verb. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, yeah. Ask your friend. Ask your friend. Be
Yeah.
glad to.
You know what? I can tell that you are a little hard on your luck. You mind a bit of charity.
I'm Daryl here. You know, they'll take charity any day of the week. You know, I'd like to work for my gold though. Shiny shoe.
You know, it's fine. I'll drop. I've got some extra gold. I'll drop 3 gold.
Ooh. Oh, well, thanks a
Big
lot.
spender.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
We'll make more back.
Very much appreciate it. You sure you don't need any skulls broken or anything?
I'll let you know if I do.
Oh, okay. I mean, you got somebody in town you don't like much. I mean, we can go pay him a visit for 3 gold.
Oh no, everybody likes me.
Oh.
Warrior break their skulls. I like it.
All right. So our last character then. Are you going to do anything in preparation? Do you need anything? You want to ask around town anything?
Oh, Kira? Yeah. So I do have a couple of questions for Bert, and that would be, you said that it's like we're getting into dusk. Things are kind of wrapping up. One of 2 things I'd like to do. One, Tybolts, the transport company. Are they transporting people, goods, both?
Both. Let's see. Let's go down and see what Tybalt's particular thing is actually. Tybalt, older man intent on selling transportation mounts, vehicles to anyone who visits. He acts like a car salesman trying to close the deal. You can purchase wagons, carriages, stagecoach tickets to the next town.
Okay.
So yeah, he sells both transportation and also moves you along to the next destination via carriage or any number of coaches.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to change my tactic then. I would like to go to the village center and talk to the merchants while they're wrapping things up and just kind of
Sure.
ingratiate
But since you
myself.
asked about Tybalt's, something
Okay.
you know is that one of the Tybalt's son, Joseph, is one of the people gone missing lately.
Oh.
So yeah, that one hit kind of hard because he's one of the core merchants in town here, and to have his son just go missing.
You said Joseph.
Oh, sorry, not Tybalt's son. His friend Jack. So Jack's a stable owner, and Tybalt's personal friend. Joseph is his son. Read that wrong. Excuse me.
Okay. Tybalt's friend's son. Okay.
Or the stable master's son. So you're going to go to this village center. As I said, people are packing up, but there's still a few folks there, just kind of winding it down. Some folks will end up pitching a tent out here if they've not got a place to stay. They're traveling merchants, or some of them are townsfolk. A lot of farmers will come and sell their goods in the village center as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So
people are trying to pack up hurriedly. Everyone knows that the folks have been going missing lately. So like they like to get indoors or at least in a safe, very safe enough place before nightfall.
Okay. Yeah, I'll approach the closest merchant and say, I'm not
Quitting
really.
time. Sorry. I'm already packed up.
No, actually, I was here to just kind of keep watch over all of you while you're packing things up, so you can feel safe and good about not being harassed while you're wrapping things up here. Hope you don't mind.
Right. So this guy is not a local. So this actually creeps him out a little bit. Let's have you make a roll here.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think you
Hello
picked
there,
up any
foreign person.
social skills, so it's just going to be a straight roll off your stat. Charisma or persuasion, if you have it. I don't believe you got persuasion or
No,
anything.
just charisma.
Yeah. It's not a hard check. Just 10 or better. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, that's mighty kind of you. That's mighty kind of you. You know, at first I thought this town was full of a bunch of little hateful cheap asses, but you know, you're the first nice person I've met today. Everybody's been so concerned about livestock going missing and this ant or that ant going missing, and man, they're not wanting to buy anything. I mean, I sell these carefully crafted miniature candles. So he's selling a bunch of candles that are all like they have been hand carved to the form of like animals.
Mm-hmm.
Badly. I mean, I sell very prestigious candles here. I mean, I do really well in larger towns. I'd figure a town like this, you know, would appreciate this. No, that's not a poodle. That's a lion. See the tail? That's
Ah, yes, I can see it very clearly now. You know what? If you wouldn't mind, could I buy that lion from you?
Oh, sure. 1 gold.
Whew, a little steep, but you know what? You've been
You're
having.
right. You're right. You're right. I mean, you are providing me a service after all. 5 silver.
Oh, okay. And it's 10 silver to 1 gold.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. No, that sounds good, and hopefully tomorrow brings you better sales.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try for one more day. I've almost got enough money to get a carriage out of here. Pricey for a ride in carriages these days. But I should be all right tomorrow, and I'll try my luck at the next town. Yeah.
Okay.
So people have been pulling my leg. They say everybody's been going missing lately. What's with that?
You know, I'm a part of the folks that kind of watch around here, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, so you work with the sheriff?
Wait, we're just working at the farm, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the farm, not.
You might know the sheriff because you're like a guard, right?
Well, I'm a Path of the Warrior, so I don't know. Let's just say I'm sheriff adjacent. I'm not friends with the sheriff, but we try to look out for everybody and keep.
Oh, you're like one of them rent-a-sheriffs. People pay you to keep them safe.
I don't always. Yes, that is exactly what. Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay. I always thought that was a much better way to do it. I mean, elected official and all. I mean, what does that pay? Nothing, right?
I've never run for office, so I could only imagine.
They all seem to get wealthy, however. I'm not exactly sure how that happens.
Mm.
Anyway, you enjoy that candle, and go ahead and roll me a d8. He'll share a little something that he heard around town.
6.
A 6. Actually, no. What happens next is Aldrich Hayes. He's a farmer. He's also got the dubious title of town drunk. He's looking really rough today. He's wearing very shabby clothes, like his work clothes that he hasn't changed in a while, which is unusual for Aldrich. I mean, he's normally drunk, but he's at least got some, common sense to get the pig crap off his clothes. He just kind of stumbles into you. Hey, hi.
Hey,
And
Ralph.
it puts
What's
us
oh,
to all of you, hello.
hello. It's good to see you. Things going all right?
Uh, yeah, supping my dog. You're waking me up in the middle of the night again. He only does that when them thieves come by looking for my turnips.
Ah. See,
Mm,
which part of town do you live again, Ralph? I forgot.
oh, over there, into like the west end of town. You know, the farmers mostly live in like small hut just on the outside of town. You know, all the farms are out there. It's nothing in the middle of town or anything. Lost my good club. Went out see what the dog was barking about, and there's these two. He holds up four fingers. There's these two people out there.
You saw two, huh?
And they
Okay.
were like way out there. And they were dragging something. One of my turnips, I bet. Well,
Okay.
except the turnip kind of looked man shaped.
He's a big turnip too. Had to be dragged.
Anyway, they spooked my dogs. Spooked my dog. I hope it doesn't keep me up again tonight.
Well,
Pardon me. Those are some nice
that's right. Get it all out, Ralph.
all over your shoes.
I've had worse on them.
Oh, that's at least a silver there. Oh, that's at least a silver. I got to get back to my dog and find my good old beating club.
Yes, make sure
Gotta
you have a very good beating club to help protect your set. See,
my turnips. Gotta protect my man-shaped turnips.
man-shaped. Is
They
that
must have gotten the only one. I haven't found another man-shaped turnip out there, but they got one. They got one. So I'm gonna go find my club.
so the two guys were dragging a man-shaped turnip, is what you're saying?
That's right.
Okay. Okay. I was a little
Grabbing it,
distracted by the puke on my
just
shoes.
dragging it by the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Roots are kind of hairy looking.
Ah,
Like
okay.
a scalp maybe, but I know it was turnip.
That's a logical conclusion, Ralph. That's yeah. No, thanks for that bit of information, Ralph. While we're out on patrol, we'll take a look over there and see what we can find.
Is that a snake? He's pointing at one of the candles, and the guy's like, "Excuse me, that's a bird." Oh, it looks like. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
That's a fine-looking bird, too, sir.
Walks off. And that's the kind of quality of town folks have been coming by all day today, half drunk or raving mad about people going missing.
Well, people are scared, and when they're scared, they hold on to their money and their goods, and they're a little bit more tight-fisted. So, sorry you're having that experience.
Well,
But,
why is that? I mean, you figure if somebody was scared for their lives and all, they'd be spending, gold like water. I mean, you never know how long you got to spend it, and you can't take it with you. Makes no sense to me.
see, and that is another good way of looking at things. So I can see your point there. Yeah.
Well, at least nobody's tried to steal anything from me today. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for your purchase, sir. Can I wrap that up for you? I got some nice colored paper here. I just wrapped it up with this wax paper for you here.
Yes, please
Here
do.
we go. Here we go.
Thank you very much, and I hope tomorrow is a little bit better for you.
Me too. I just need another gold to buy a ticket out of here.
You know what? I feel bad that you've been having this experience. So let me help you out, sir. And I slide him a gold.
Oh, well, I don't take charity, sir. I'm a merchant. Here, I'll give you my finest candle.
Ooh.
He hands you a candle that looks like a star.
Ooh.
That's the moon.
Oh,
That is a beautiful moon, sir.
Now the question is he a terrible artist or is he just an idiot?
Maybe column A and B.
If he's saying the moon looks like a star, maybe he's just got astigmatism or something.
C. That's thinking outside the
vision
box.
problem.
Yep.
Sure, the two of you come walking down the village center as you're picking up the end of this conversation. This guy's guy, oh great. Well, maybe the transportation office is still open. I'm going to go buy me a ticket now. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and I wish you well, sir.
Oh, I love that guy's candles. They're very nice. He does
Yes.
good work.
You see the side of his little wheelbarrow that he's pushing his merchandise away. It's Victor's secret.
Victor's secret. That's yep.
So an important side note with Bark is that he does not have very good vision. 25 feet, which is great because his speed is 35 feet, which means he can't quite fully see that well towards the direction he's running.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, you guys had an hour of game time to tool around the village. You can leave earlier if you want. You're about 42 minutes in. Up to you. If there's anything else you want to do into town. Again, most places are starting to close up. It's about an hour until it starts to get dark.
Since we've met up here, I would like to share the information that I got from the merchant.
Yep.
I'd hear about the blue robe dude.
Well, Ralph here was saying that two thieves were dragging a man-shaped turnip out of his farm late last night. Got his dog barking. So, and he said that the dogs they stop by relatively often, but they've been there before at least. So, I'm kind of wondering if thieves are coming in on that side, or we need to take a look over there while we're.
So in the direction he was pointing is kind of the direction to where you are going to be guarding tonight.
Okay,
good.
Good
place. So yeah, I mean that might track that more than one person is having trouble out in that side of town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that worried about it. I mean, I'm not getting paid for it, so
that's fair.
Many other folks that don't live directly in the middle of the town have started hiring people like you. The mercenaries at the table were passed up for some reason. The farmer you're working for is Farmer Grub. He's hired you to again guard his land.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah, you can tool around for another few minutes before you leave, or you can leave it a little early. All up to you.
I got dinner for us.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to quick stop by the sheriff's office.
Sure.
And I wanted to share that information with the sheriff and introduce myself if I haven't already.
All right. Roll me a D percentage.
I'm sorry, a what?
D100. Give me a percentage roll.
I can never remember how to do that.
/R space 1D100.
Oh, slash.
And actually, at the bottom of the screen, if you turn your macros on, I've got buttons for all the dice. But
yeah, I grabbed all. I didn't grab the 100. I've got the 4, 6, 8, and 20, 10, 20.
Okay. Well, the sheriff is in the office. There's a percentage chance he was here or dealing with a domestic issue or just out. Frank Fleming, human. He's got a handful of deputies. It takes turns during the midnight shift. And he's just about ready to call it a night as his deputies here, and they're just going over the day's events. It's so the sheriff he used to be a warrior. He still wears full plate as he's out and about doing his job. He's very well known for his skills with his longsword. He is a talker, though. A little bit more than some people like, as he will just eat up your time if you let him open his mouth.
Typical. Small town.
Yeah.
And you walk into a conversation he's having with the deputy, Deputy Miles, that's taken over to the night. He says, look, I've got confirmed statements that indicate the culprits reside somewhere in the mountains to the east. What do you think about offering, say, 100 gold pieces for anyone who can discover and put a stop to this nonsense? And the deputy looks hopeful. He said, of course, you cannot claim the 100 for yourself, Deputy Miles. You are a civic, duly appointed person who's supposed to help this town, not for monetary gain. He's like, well, in that case, I don't know if the coffers can afford that, Sheriff. I mean, 100 gold's a lot of money. You guys come in.
You know, slap down your hand and be like, I'll take the case.
Yeah.
Pull a Harvey Birdman.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt, Sheriff. I just wanted to give you a bit of information that I got.
Interrupt, and you never interrupt. Come on in, folks. Have I told you what happened over at June's today?
No.
She got herself a new purple dress, and she was the talk of the town. He goes on for 5 minutes talking about June's dress and how everybody just kept looking at her all day long. And finally, she had to ask the sheriff to step in to get people to not look at her. Seems that June's purple dress didn't have much of a back to it, you see.
Wow. Scandalous. Say, Sheriff, I got a bit of information that I think you need. Ralph was saying that some thieves were dragging away a man-shaped turnip by the hair.
Oh, boy. He's been drinking again, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I keep telling them to cut him off at the tavern, no more than 2 flasks. But no, they won't do it.
I mean, usually yes. But in this case, it kind of fits with the missing peoples, and his dog was barking, and
Well, you know that dog barks at everything, right?
No, that's fair.
He got himself sprayed in the face by a skunk last week.
Mm-hmm.
That man does have a strange fascination with gardening his turnips, though.
Yeah,
they're not even turnips; they're rutabagas. The man doesn't know the difference.
So he's a kind of a poor farmer. Huh.
Yeah, he inherited the land.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, anyways, we're on our way to get some food and head off.
Talking about food. Hey, would you mind taking? It's probably cold by now, but I got a tray of food here that I got over from the Bramblebriar. We got a prisoner over in the jails. I should probably have him fed before. Would you mind taking this out to him? I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
Yeah.
I grabbed the food and turned to leave.
And he looks around for a reflective surface, and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute." Takes his helmet off, kind of slicks back his hair. I got a date with June tonight. How looking? All right?
You're looking great. You and that scandalous dress should hit it off nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, sir.
Woman's got a great backside. I don't think she meant to show it, but nonetheless.
Okay. And we'll feed you, prisoner. Have a good night. Good luck, sir.
He turns over to the deputy. He's like, Miles, I understand you have some concerns about that. Why don't you get that sign posted tomorrow, though? 100 gold pieces. Discover and put a stop. Make sure you underline that. Put a stop to this nonsense. Nonsense. Nonse. You got it. Yeah.
Once we're outside, I'm Brocksmith Light, and this is why I like to just stay in my hole.
You're not entirely.
But after we're done guarding tonight, we can catch a little sleep and maybe make 100 gold pieces. How's that?
Sounds good. And maybe we'll find a dead guy in a blue robe.
Who knows?
Might have a magic amulet.
That would be nice. I bet you could.
Miles hands you the plate of, actually it's a basket of now cold food and a little flagon of water and a smaller one of some ale.
Okay, that's
yeah. Thanks for taking this out there. Somebody's got to man the office and all. Jeez, what is this? He left a chicken wing in the chair. Ah, man. Starts tidying it up after the sheriff.
Okay. Well, yeah. So.
Hey, the guy's likely drunk. We only give him, and he picks up this like little bitty flask of alcohol. We only give him one of these a day, but he pretty much stays drunk the whole time, and we haven't got it figured out. His name's Cord Marin, as best as we can tell.
Okay.
Cord Marin. Understood. Okay.
He's harmless, but don't get too close to the jail cell. Not that he's going to try anything. It's just the smell will knock you off your feet.
Okay.
And we'll head out the door before we get verbally assailed by the sheriff again.
Sheriff's already left. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank God. Chasing tail was more important than talking our ears off. Nice. Okay. Head over to the jail with the food.
You do. Jail's just like right across the street, basically. There's only one prisoner in there, being treated pretty well. The cell is pretty large. It's pretty humane. Everything's clean in there. He's got a bed to sleep on. He's got a pot. He's kind of snoring as you come up, and he wasn't kidding. It smells like a distillery. Like you can smell it as you're walking up. Like the man just reeks of alcohol.
I was gonna wait here.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yeah, I'll clear my throat and kind of bang on the jail cell bar and
he starts awake and he crawls kind of into a ball as he pulls himself away from the bar. He's just like, no, you got Billy. You're not taking me too.
Cord, no, you're safe here. You're safe. You're in jail, and I brought you food. Everything's fine.
You're one of them.
If you mean one of the guards of the town, yes.
No, you're one of them unhuman things I saw. Took Billy.
I assure you, I'm quite human.
Yeah, it's just, he starts counting you. There's only 3 of you. Okay. There's not 4 of you. There's only 3 of you. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that food? Is that food?
Well, me and my sisters brought you a feast here for you to enjoy. There's 3 plates of food and 3 flagons of water and a bit of ale. How's that?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Gotta start with this. And he downs the alcohol first.
Priorities. That's fine.
No, I can see you better now. Okay, you're not one of them. You're not one of them. Okay.
Make sure you chase the DTs away. All right. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You in the back. Johnny's pointing at your character. Let me see your face.
Yeah, walk closer.
Okay, you got eyes. All right.
Yup. Not very good eyes, but I got them.
They don't have eyes. They got these empty black eyes. They're looking into a pool of nothing. Like you're looking down into a dark cavern, and they're so pale, like the moon pale. The huge pits where their eyes should be. Yeah.
And you say they got Billy, huh?
You got Billy. They got him. I didn't mean to run. I'm a coward.
All right.
Where did this happen, Cord?
Out by the caves.
The caves.
Is that towards the east?
Yeah. Everybody knows what caves they're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know
he
what?
Starts sobbing, but he's just shoving food into his mouth as he's sobbing. I'll eat for you, Billy.
Well, you know what, Cord? Me and my friends here are gonna take a look out in that general area and see if we can find something and put a stop to this.
You see if you can find Billy.
What was
You'll
Billy
know
wearing?
him because he was wearing clothes.
Sorry, Billy wasn't wearing clothes?
No, he was wearing clothes. That's how you know it was Billy, is wearing clothes.
Do you know what his clothes looked like?
Clothes. He had some trousers, and he had that straw hat, and that white press shirt. Clothes.
Is he Luffy from One Piece? What's happening here?
Those other things weren't wearing clothes. That's what I'm telling you. You know it's Billy because he's wearing clothes. But they ain't wearing clothes. It's one of them other things.
And those other things don't have eyeballs.
They got huge eyes, but the kind of pupils are big. They're black, and it's like looking down a well or a hole.
Okay.
His skin is pale as a moon. I mean, normally I like that goth thing, but not in this case, no.
Well, you know what, Cord? Try not to think about it. Eat your food and get some sleep, and we'll look into it, okay?
Oh, all right. You find Billy.
We'll do our best.
When you find Billy, you tell him. I lost that $350 I owed him.
Fair enough.
Fair.
That's great.
You have wasted an hour in town. Well, not wasted, but yeah, you have spent an hour. It's an hour walk to get there just in time before it gets complete sundown.
Excellent.
Okay, let's do it to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's about 3 miles away. It takes about an hour. And again, this is not the first night that you've done this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get to the flavor text. Got some flavor text for this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. You head out of the village through acre after acre of farmland toward Farmer Grubb's house. After a few uneventful miles, the sun begins to dip below the horizon. By the time you arrive at a large, well-kept farmhouse, it's nearly dark. As you draw near, there's a horrid scene that meets your eyes. The farmer's dog lies disemboweled a few yards in front of his house.
Yikes.
A lot of dog hate going on in this monster.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah.
I don't approve.
The door to his house swings back and forth, creaking in the wind. It's been forced open, and it's hanging from a single busted hinge. Again, sun's going down, but this is still daylight.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Let's run into the house.
You run into the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
How fresh is the dog kill?
You want to examine the dog? Let's find
Yeah.
out.
Can I do that as a barber surgeon? I
Okay.
might be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I tell you what. Either give me a perception check, wilderness or wilderness survival. And because you're a barber surgeon trying to figure out how long it's been, I'll make it a little bit lower of a DC. But
Okay.
you choose which one.
I don't have any of those skills, so I'll give you like.
Should
an
have
intelligence.
perception.
Do I have
Should
perception?
have perception. I think you picked that up.
I don't think I
Being a
have
thief?
perception.
Now, hold on a second. Let's look this up because I think you get that as a thief.
Okay.
Let me get to that real quick here.
Do I have? It may be in my list of thief skills. I do. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay. So is that just like a regular D20 test plus my thief bonus plus a ability modifier?
Yes.
Okay. Would that rely on intelligence?
It's a good question. Let's look at skills here quick here. Again, we're going to go slow with this. It's been a little bit before I've looked at the rules, and it's a new game. So perception is based on... It's probably an intelligence or maybe a wisdom. Let's see. Appraisal. Perception is a wisdom.
Okay. Okay. So this will be a roll plus 2. 13.
Okay, yeah, good enough. Not long. The dog is dead, but hasn't started to stiffen up yet, and the blood is still wet. This didn't and warm. It's not happened that long ago.
Okay.
Brad, you said you were rushing in.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are you rushing in? Just boldly striding forward, or are you trying to make some effort to be quiet?
I'll attempt to make some effort to be quiet.
Okay. Do you have any skill in that?
No, sir.
Give me a dex check then. What armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Okay. Nothing that'll jangle then.
17.
Okay, not bad. In which case, you will take by surprise. There are 3 humanoids. They're small, they're squat and hairy. Not small like a dwarf or a halfling, like human height, but like a little on the shorter side. Very hairy. Their skin is very white. And you weren't, the drunk wasn't kidding. The eyes are huge and very dark. Like the pupils, they're there, but they're like really small and very dilated. 3 have spears. 2 of them are carrying an unconscious Farmer Grubb between them. So you get it upon the scene as this is going on. So I'm going to have everybody roll initiative now. So when you surprise something, they don't get to act in their initiative past the first time around, but we do need this to get the timer going. So you guys roll initiative. It's a D10 plus any bonuses you get. Your dex is treated, so the lower the number, the better. So your dex bonus is treated as a negative number to the
Okay.
roll, in anything you get as bonuses.
And
Yeah.
don't like two-handed weapons.
Yes. So the size of the weapon is what matters. So what weapon do you have?
I have a great axe.
Okay, that is a large weapon then. So that is going to give me a second here. I think it's a minus or a +2, so it's going to make you a little slower by 2 points, I believe. Let me get a second here. Where is it? So the larger your weapon, or the more encumbered you are by armor, the slower you're going to end up being. Is how this works. Initiative, here it is. Medium weapons shield are +1. Heavy weapons or armor +2. So your roll is a +2.
Okay.
If anybody has light weapons or armor, that's no modifier. Mediums are +1, so it makes you 1 slower.
Cool.
And let me roll these guys. Okay. Well, they would normally go on 1. Does anybody else act on 1?
No.
Okay, so on 1, the two that are driving the farmer they're surprised. So the only action they're able to do is drop the farmer. Anybody go on 2?
I go on 2.
Okay, you don't know what's going on yet, except that your friend had rushed towards the door that was swinging open and is now kind of standing in front of the door, probably has his weapon braced. He's definitely taking on a stance of like something's about to happen.
Not knowing the details, knowing that he is in the shack, I will grab my bow out,
Mm-hmm.
and I will try to like maybe sneak up to one of the windows or something. Or oh no, actually, I'll start moving around like the back side of the house,
Okay.
seeing if it's like,
Yep.
yeah.
You want to sneak, or do you just want to move quickly?
I'll sneak.
You want to sneak? Do you have any skills in sneaking? I believe you do as a thief. Yeah.
I
So
do.
go ahead and give me a
As-
roll. It's based on dex and then any
Yeah.
bonuses.
Yeah, I get sneak skills for halfling and thief, so I'm at a +5 on this.
Nice.
Ooh.
But I rolled like crap, so I got a 7.
Actually, I should have rolled that because you should never know how you're doing. So
okay.
you assume you're doing well.
I am doing great. I am so sneaky.
Okay. So that's what you're doing. That is on round 2. I'm assuming you're using your normal movement plus major action to get extra movement. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will be around the back. Around the back, he has one window on the side that is that you're passing by. It's kind of dark in there, so you can't really see anything. But going around back, there is a small door in the back that is closed. It has not been broken open.
Okay.
But yes, so you're in the back. Let's see. That was on 2. On 3?
Yep, that'd be Brark. Are there any windows on the front of this house?
On the front of the house, sure.
All right.
There's a window. You
Because
can't see in though because it's dark in there.
that's fine. I mean,
Someone was complaining that they cannot see my face because of my microphone. I would rather be heard. Face for radio. All right. Sorry, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm. I've got my great axe out, and I'm just gonna charge up and like dive through the window.
Oh, nice. Okay, I tell you what. Make me a dex check to get through the window in one piece without defenestrating yourself, or just running into the side of the wall instead of doing that nice little roll. If you've got any kind of skill to help with that, and I don't think you do.
I don't think I do.
Yeah. I'll say a 10 would be good enough. Oh, look at that. Sound of glass shattering. I'm going to say that's going to take your movement and your major action.
That's fine.
To shatter through the window, come up in one piece, and then you see the same thing. 3 of these very hairy, squat humanoids armed with spears. They're little shocked to see everyone here. The farmer is alive but unconscious. Okay, so you still have your reflex action if you wanted to use it, and a minor action.
I'd probably just drop the farmer.
All right, yeah, saying something, minor action. Yeah. you have no idea if they understood you or not because their time has passed. That was 3. When do you go, Brad?
5.
5. Okay. You're the one like right in the door frame. And they're there, 3 of them. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna swing and attack the first one. Ha ha!
Okay.
And do I need to declare I want to use my tactician to do an extra attack as a minor action after this?
Oh no, you don't have to do it beforehand. You have a reflex, a minor, and a major action as well as movement. So
okay. Yeah. Okay. So
not that it matters because we're at the end of the round anyway, but remember your minor action is how you use a shield if you have one.
Okay.
You actually have to use a minor action to get your shield up to help with your AC.
Okay, got it. So that I will use my minor action for the shield for sure.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying. End of the round, they can't attack you this round anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, misunderstood. Okay, I'm going to swing with the long sword here.
Your reflexive action. I'm sorry, not minor, reflexive action. That's what that is.
Okay.
All right. They have an armor class of 12. That 13 certainly hits. It's not a critical, however. So you're going to do the damage of your weapon plus how many points of bonus strength do you have?
3.
So that's 3 more dice of your weapon's damage.
Oh. Okay. 4. Oops.
And then 3 more dice of D6 like that.
9 and 13.
13. So 13 total.
Yep.
Give me a second. Actually, it doesn't really matter. That's going to be more than enough to kill one of them. So one of them goes down.
All right.
And then now if you want to use your minor action to get that extra attack in.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have... how did I read that to you? Are you making an extra attack with the same weapon or is it an offensive weapon?
Yes, same weapon.
Okay,
Yep.
once a day, right.
Yep. 13.
Is what? Yep, that hits. You hit another one. Go ahead. Same damage. It's a lot of damage.
3d6. There we go. 10 total.
10 total. Okay. This is another critter. Let's see. All right. You down another one.
Okay. Ha ha!
Which brings us back around to the initiative, and they go first with a 1. So there's one of them left. Let's see. I'm going to roll some dice in the background here. Give me a second. All right. Not going to break. He's going to attack. All right. He is going to make... he was one of the ones holding the farmer. So, like, he didn't have his spear firmly in hand when he dropped the farmer. So he's just going to pounce on you. And he's got these long, nasty fingernails. He pounces at you and he's just trying to rake you. He gets to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Right, here's his first one. Let's see what's his
Told you not to cover yourself in leaves. Stop getting raked.
Mm-hmm. What's your armor class? I'm pretty sure that's not going to do anything.
16.
So that's a 9. All right. Misses with his first attack. Second attack. Wow. Yeah. That's 2 misses, but he's very feral. And again, it's a little dark in here. You're seeing okay because you're getting illumination in from like the last of the fading sun that's going down in the background behind you. But the inside of this the hut or this farmhouse is very dark. But yeah, misses you completely. And who's up on 2?
It's me.
Okay.
I'm out back.
You're out back.
Yeah.
I'd say minor action to push the door in, then you can
Yeah.
move, and then you can take a major action and shoot if you want.
Yeah, that's
The back door isn't locked. You've
okay.
been here before. There is a bar, but luckily the bar wasn't dropped, and you push
Good.
it open, and you see there's this wild man. And he is engaged with your friend, though.
He's on one knee.
I'm just not going to miss.
Yeah, just don't miss.
Just don't miss. That's the secret. Yeah.
Matter.
Take a shot. Short bow.
Mhm.
That's an 8.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll.
That sounds right.
All right, make another attack roll.
Oh, that's a 17.
What's your armor class?
It's
Brad?
16.
Oh, what's my armor class?
Yeah.
16.
I
All
clear
right,
it.
Chuck. What's your dex bonus?
Oh, sorry.
Mine is a +3. My attack roll there included the +3.
No, so actually, let me check something. I'm not sure if an arrow gets the extra dice from dex or not.
Mm.
Combat.
And that's how Chuck killed Brad's character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, Brad's probably getting enough HP. He can soak that.
He can tank it.
Theoretically.
Okay, so melee attack and damage, ranged attack. Okay.
Thankfully,
Ranged weapon damage is determined by your dexterity bonus and your weapon type. As with melee weapons, the weapon type determines the damage die, which is D6. The number of damage dice you roll is determined by your dex bonus. Oh my god! Okay, roll 4d6.
Oh god. Oh god. 4d6. It's
Oh my
15 damage.
gosh! How many points do you have, Brad?
12.
12. Out of nowhere, this cave-dwelling troglodyte's friend just hits you in the back of the neck with an arrow and you go down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I feel terrible.
Okay, so you're possibly not dead yet. Yeah, you're below 0. Okay, give me a second. We gotta look this up.
Yeah, I'm 3 below.
Whew. Well, things have escalated.
Yeah.
God damn it, Chuck.
Oh. I said I wasn't going to miss, and that was correct.
You didn't miss.
Just in the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit something.
I hit something. I'll save you. I'm a barber surgeon. I've got plenty of leeches.
Just dump the bucket on me. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. Death and dying. Okay. Okay. At 0, you fall as if dead. There's a chance that you're only unconscious. Basically, there's a check the body check that you can do after the combat's over. Let me see if there's any other circumstances. Okay, yeah. So you're down, potentially dead. They won't know until they check on you after the combat.
Fair enough.
So that was 2.
I go on 3.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna move up and swing my great axe here.
Well, he seems to be without a dance partner as he looks confused as the character that was attacking him just fell over. No reason. That arrow means nothing.
Where did that come from?
Yep, that hits. You only needed a 13 to hit.
Oh, we're being told that it's supposed to be 3d6. Only roll number equal to dex or strength in chat.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me see what he said. Which chat?
Stream.
The stream chat.
Chat.
I thought that's.
I am not seeing it. Is it on the YouTube chat or on the Twitch?
Twitch.
Twitch. from Rotkyle.
I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Could you just please read it to me, please?
It says, oh, go ahead, Chuck.
Supposed to be 3d6. Only roll a number equal to dex or strength.
Right. So your dex was +3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
You
3 extra
I
dice,
rolled
if I
40
understand that right.
That's my
dice. I think it's in place of.
yeah, because the rules read you deal damage by weapon type and add additional dice of that damage
Yeah.
per
Based on
+1.
your each +1. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that not how it's supposed to be? Creator is in chat. So I don't know why
Huzzah!
I can't see it.
Rote
But
Kyle,
we'll go.
guide us.
Go ahead and what is your damage for your weapon?
It's
yeah.
who's that's you. I'm not there
Yeah.
anymore.
No,
Continue. Sorry.
My damage my damage die is a D10. And I have a
Mhm.
strength of 3. So
So yeah, so that's the question. According to what I'm reading in the rules, that's 3 extra D10 plus the D10 for the weapon. Is that incorrect?
Creator says yes. Well, he doesn't say yes, but his last comment would lean towards him saying yes on this.
Okay. All right. Well, roll them.
okay.
Oh, that's a dead. That's a dead one. That's a dead one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who goes by your chop?
Okay. So now you can check to see if your friend is alive or not.
I'll check on Farmer Grub.
Farmer Grub is unconscious but alive. Okay, so here's how you do this. It is a luck check. Yeah, make a luck check.
Is that the person checking, or is that
No, it's the person who's down.
Okay. So my luck is currently 12.
And you are going to equal to or lower than that. And you cannot spend luck to make a better roll.
19.
Ow.
and you
Okay.
said
Are we getting more through? I don't know why I can't see his in the chat, so you'll have to interpret for me.
he hasn't said anything
Yes,
else.
yes.
I was
Okay. All right. So you're dead.
Kira's dead.
You're dead.
I am very sorry.
Smote 2 enemies and got smote by a friend for my troubles. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Guess you're playing the farmer for right now.
At least the farmer's alive.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So the farmer is unconscious. And your friend is dead. Do you remove the guilty arrow? So
Oh, save the arrow. I mean, come on.
I'm going to
retrievable.
reuse the arrow.
I will call you friend killer.
Dude, get out of my head. I was thinking that same thing. Inscribing friend killer on the shaft of the arrow. Damn right.
Fuck yeah.
You own that. You own that.
Yeah, I just looked at Brark and I'm like, oops. Oops.
It had fancy claw work. I didn't see nothing.
That's fair. As I slowly carve friend killer in the shaft of the arrow.
Like, yeah. Hey, I mean, he's got money and he's wearing armor. I'm just saying, the farmer's still unconscious. Who's to know?
That's true. Can I leverage my barber surgeon skills to try and rouse the farmer?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. You don't need to make a roll. You just kind of beat him about the face a little bit and vigorously rub his wrists to get some circulation going. He's like, my dog. Oh,
we are going to wreak vengeance for your slain dog and our slain friend, and we'll get him up and immediately start outfitting him in Brad's gear.
Rote Kyle just replied. He says the weapon determines what damage die is
Yeah,
rolled.
I see it now. I don't know
Okay,
why.
you do.
It
Okay.
couldn't show me any of his other ones, but I'm seeing this one now. So my question is, if you have no modifier, does that mean you do no damage? Because there has to be a base amount of damage.
I thought the
It would
modifier
need,
was
Just
it would need to
1 point
be,
of damage or 1 die of damage, Kyle?
He says 1 damage.
yeah. It would have to be phrased like you deal a minimum of 1 weapon die.
Or 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
One of the two. So do you want to clarify for us, Kyle? Is it 1 point of damage if you have a 0 strength bonus, or is it 1 die of the weapon type? 1
1
point.
point.
Ooh. Okay. It still would not have made any difference, I believe. Well, let's see. We have the roll on the screen.
Well, I was
Yeah.
3 over. He rolled a 15. I have 12 hit points.
If we would have dropped my last die, which was a 6,
Mhm.
that would have just dealt 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I'd still
So
be up.
we'll retcon a little bit, and after you've card friend killed your arrow and you have checked him for life, and he has no signs of life, he suddenly sits up from the floor.
Arrow through the neck. I'm wheezing.
Oh, I can help with that. And I get that candle you had, and I just jab it in the hole to plug it up.
Yeah, make sure you use the lion one because I think that big head will just kind of right into the
Yeah.
X spot.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. So he's alive. Timely
Okay.
intervention by creator makes you alive.
Kyle, thank you very much. That is appreciated.
Welcome back.
Did we get him? Is the farmer safe?
Yeah.
The farmer's safe. You slew the last one, but they got a nasty hit on you. So
Oh God, they're brutal beasts. My God, I didn't think anything with nails that long could shoot an arrow. Oh.
Okay, so let's see. Your hit points are a general indicator of your damage sustained during a combat. If you have over 50% of your hit points, you're healthy. Do you have over or under 50%?
Under.
You're under.
I'm
if
at
you
a
have
quarter.
between 10 and 50% of your hit points, you sustained an injury.
Ooh.
Okay. Having an injury means it takes longer for you to heal up what you have.
Okay.
Okay. So you can take a rest to gain some of your hit points back. But right now you are interrogating the farmer.
hello, farmer. They injured your dog. Deepest apologies.
Injured. Damn, killed her.
They injured your dog to death.
Hey, Bert. While they're having this conversation, I'm going out by the corpse of the dog and trying to pick up their scent. Since I have a pretty good sense of smell, I figure I've got their scent now. I can maybe start seeing if I can find their trail.
Yeah, absolutely. So while you're doing that, the farmer, let's see. Yeah, you go find them bastages. Avenge my dog. I'll give you an extra 10 gold pieces each if you can track them down to their home. Make sure there ain't any more of them. He kicks one of them that's on the floor.
Okay.
That's going fine.
I'm going to be laughing about this combat for days. Oh, I need to remove my lion-shaped candle off of my equipment.
Okay, so if you're wounded, by the way, you heal 1 hit point per day.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a light wound and it can take days or weeks to recover.
Do I have any permanent because I lost more than 50%?
No, you will eventually heal from this. When you go down, though, like if you're reduced to 0, like we had you make the luck roll earlier, there are repercussions to that. Namely, your luck actually goes down.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. Okie doke.
Okay. Everything's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kyle saved me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I didn't find a trail. I rolled a 5, so
Just checking how much of time a rest takes. Actually, a rest is not short, so it's not like a 5-10 minute thing like in D&D. The rest
yeah.
is actually longer. And you've actually got to have like a bedroll, a bed, and a place where you can actually be safe. And food.
Good thing we brought food. It's going to be a little tough for you to swallow that
swallow
food
it properly.
Yeah. Did you actually pick up a medical skill from being a barber surgeon, Chuck?
It says I get a +1 bonus barber surgeon, proficient with daggers. I get to use dexterity for stuff. I got a +2 checks to perform surgeries, make fine haircuts, cut hair, etc.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
do
Well,
teeth
it's up to you. And yes, you do not find tracks with that roll.
Yeah, didn't figure.
So we know there's a cave to the east.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what direction these things came from.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing this isn't, it's not going to be a coinky-dink kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
They probably came from those caves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing with those big eyes, they need to compensate for darkness.
Maybe though before I absolutely think. I mean, I'm fine if we go there tonight, but we should probably get Farmer Grub here into town somewhere safe.
Wait! You gotta help me bury my dog, Lucille, first.
I will help you bury your dog.
Yeah. I will say kind words over Lucille as she's being buried.
Brark is an experienced hole digger. As
He
evident by his,
in a
yeah,
hole.
yeah. So, and he's a knoll. So yeah, he's
Nice.
It's his knoll hole.
Yeah.
If he puts in air conditioning, it'll be his no blow hole.
See, he keeps talking about the hole that he lives in the ground. What you don't know is that like he's done some serious excavations down there, and he's
Yeah.
got he's dug out like a ballroom. He's
Yeah.
got like a smoking room. He's
It's
got
like
the
the
library.
underground mansion. You know,
He's got a, yeah.
I want to know how you got the jacuzzi to work down there.
I pay some gnomes.
He's his own personal bubble system for the jacuzzi.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I was just
Barely
imagining a
electric
bunch
power.
of gnomes standing around him with straws just blowing bubbles.
All right, fair enough. So it takes a little bit of time to bury the dog. And by the time you are done, though, the sun has finished going below the horizon, so it is full on dark. The farmer is a bit woozy, and if you were to leave and try and find the trails, which you certainly can, you would be leaving him here unguarded. And he was paying you to guard him, although he's offering more money if you can go find if there's any more of these down. Of course, you don't have to leave right away.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What I'm
give you more.
thinking,
Get him into town.
I need to
Vengeance for Lucille.
yeah, we get Lucille buried. Brad, you take a nap. Brark and I stand guard tonight. And tomorrow, when it's daylight out, we go check out the cave.
I will state that at the beginning of this module, he does say that the party will benefit from having a cleric or someone that can heal
Yep.
as part of the party, as well as a mage, which is back in town. She didn't come with you tonight because,
Listen, we didn't have a lot of. Did we have choice in that? Maybe. Because these are all our level zeros. I could have gone cleric, but I just like stealing so much.
Yeah, I know. It is the way to wealth in fantasy world.
It is.
Okay, so what's your decision then? You buried Lucille. And while you weren't able to find direct paths, you were able to see just in what direction kind of they were before you lost the path. So you have a vague idea that it's that direction, and you already know where there are some hills and caves, just from being, living in the town.
Is that direction east?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think let our boy here nap up for the night, and then we go there tomorrow during the daylight hours. Get them while they're sleeping.
Kira is female. Just
Oh,
so
sorry,
you're aware.
Kira. My bad.
I mean,
We'll
she's 33 and has probably lived a hard life, and she's probably, her face
Okay.
is probably warm.
Not the first time she's taken friendly fire to the back of the neck by an arrow.
Yep.
listen. Kira should get some rest, naps up, recovers a hit point.
1 hit point. Yep.
Yep.
Is there like non-magical healing? Can I barber surgeon for another
There
hit
is
point?
a healing skill. Let me actually look it up real quick
We
to
could
see if
also
you can do
probably.
it without.
I'm just pointing out if we take him back to town,
The farmer.
the farmer, Farmer Grub, and then we could also stop by the temple.
That's a
That
great
is true.
idea.
There is the temple.
Yeah,
He's-
Kyle was saying that there's a priest in town, so
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's board up the farmhouse. Let's head back to town. He can nap in your hole next to the Darrell brothers. We'll get Kira patched up at the temple.
Actually, yeah, there is no healing skill. So it's basically everyone can kind of do the normal slap and dash and just cover your own wound sort of thing, but nothing
Okay.
further, which is a little odd with the barber surgeon getting a bonus to surgery. Let me just check here real quick.
We could even pay the Larry, Darrell, and Daryl to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that would be a great.
I mean, technically, you've paid for a night's work.
yeah.
yeah. He doesn't like charity, so he could work for his gold.
Right. So it is an hour back to town in the dark.
I got
can leave
low light
light.
vision.
I got infravision.
Oh
And
shit.
of course,
Here it's
as usual, there's one party member who cannot see in the dark, which
Yep.
we found out during the intro.
We should have bought a lantern or some
I
torches.
own a lantern.
Oh, okay.
The farmer has lanterns too.
Candle.
Yeah.
Or Kira could be using one in her neck.
Yeah, I'll use
Yeah.
my neck candle on our way back.
Just light that. Just light that.
Yeah, use my neck candle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my neck candle to light my fire.
Okay, well, you head out. Are you using the light? For those of you have better vision, that will ruin your sight unless you're ahead or behind.
Honestly, I'll be fine being in the dark as long
Tell you
as
what,
I
let's
can
say the
hold on
farmer's
to
got a
something.
hooded lantern. So you can bring one with you, drop the hood so it doesn't interfere with their sight. And then if you need to see,
Okay.
you can open that up.
Well, my lantern is a hooded lantern as
You've
well.
got a hooded. All right,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. Well, the GM's going to be a dick and is going to roll for a random encounter for the hour back in
That's
the middle
fair.
of the night.
As you should.
Yeah.
Let's see who I can shoot next.
Oh, it is uneventful.
Oh,
When you do get back to the town, because of the large number of people that have been going missing, pretty much everyone is turned in early, doors bolted, that sort of thing.
Sidewalks are rolled up.
The sidewalks rolled up. Now the church, I believe, will always have someone in there in attendance, and the inn, of course, as people stay there. There's always somebody manning the counters there, although the bar area would close early enough. So I assume you're going to take him to the temple, your friend to the temple.
Yeah.
All right.
farmer goes to the knoll hole for the brothers to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Brad.
Actually, the mercenaries are still there drinking. Again, they're not drunk because they not got enough silver to stay drunk. They're just drinking very slowly, deciding where they're going to hole up for the night.
I walk up and drop 3 gold coins on there, and I'm like, I got a job for you. Come with me.
Hear that, Daryl and Daryl? We got a job. We're gainfully employed. We'll have to drink more later, though, won't we?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Daryl, come on. So, who do we get to kill?
No one. You're on guard duty.
Oh,
But if someone tries to hurt him, you get to kill.
then we get to kill. All right.
Mhm.
Who we guarding?
The farmer.
This guy.
Farmers? All right. Not the most glamorous job we've ever taken, but gold is gold.
Someone's already tried to kill him today.
Oh, a high chance that we'll get to kill something then.
Yeah.
Scary monsters.
High risk.
One of them actually shot me through the neck.
Uh-huh. They were a real good shot.
Tell you what, the farmer is got some money, so he'll pay for a place at the inn, and then these guys will guard.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I see the knoll hole's too good for the farmer.
Yes,
La-dee-da.
it is.
We should come up with a better name for your knoll hole. Like, it doesn't do it justice.
It's fine. It's like, it's like one of those. You ever see the videos where they like make like the fancy like sweet like dig it out of the earth and
Mm-hmm.
with all the it's like that.
Casa de Brark. That's what it should be.
Oh.
It's a pool.
Oh, dude. Nice.
Okay, Tim, taking him over to the temple.
Yes.
There's one full-time priest there, and she has some acolytes as well. It's not late. Like the sun just went down an hour ago. Okay, so it's not that late into the night. She is still there. Danelle. You do know, however, that healing's not free.
Yeah.
Listen here, Danelle.
Priestess, I was injured in a battle. We were ambushed, and I got seriously injured, and I could really use your healing services.
Ambushed while trying to stop the threats against this town.
We saved the farmer's life.
See. So you're asking for a discount, is what I'm hearing. Well,
Yes.
for the followers of our Holy Maiden of Light, that's not a problem at all. And you do worship her, don't you?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And any worshiper of our dear goddess, the most beloved, would know the first catechism of any of her followers, certainly.
My alignment is lawful.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, lawful alignment. Yes, the immortal of peace and trust is a lawful goddess with neutral tendencies. So it's like,
Well, that'll kind of, saving people for money. I think that kind of falls into that slight gray area. So this is the goddess or the god for me.
mm-hmm. All right. I tell you what. The prices are quite horrendous. But let me see. Just because you are doing something for the town, and you found out some information. You've actually seen what it is that is making people go missing.
I would,
see what my pellet. Give me
I
a
would
second.
actually ask her about that too. Describe what we saw, and
Yeah.
Sure.
And we can stop your parishioners who donate money from disappearing.
Lay on hand sounds like what we want.
We are helping to ensure future tithes.
Oh, you've already told her. That's fine. If your alignment's lawful,
lay
you
it
are
on
doing
real
something.
thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but you keep vamping those so that the GM can look up the spell. That's fine.
Yeah.
Here, spells. Into the
Brock
book.
just looked very uncomfortable in this whole building because he's chaotic.
And he's not wearing pants.
Yeah. He does. If there's the little thing of the water, he might freshen up a bit.
So two of us are lawful, and then we got Mr. No Pants Chaotic.
Who likes to charge through windows and things.
That makes sense.
So he's like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid man doesn't wear pants either. You never see Barak and Kool-Aid man together.
But he freaks out if his Kool-Aid spills out, let me tell you.
That's fair.
What's the one creature that's got the bowl for a head with its water, and if the water ever...
The Kappa.
Kappa? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid Man's just a giant-ass Kappa.
That checks out.
Yeah.
It's not Kool-Aid. It's blood.
It's true.
That's how
Oh
Almost
yeah, drink of my blood, children.
Lay on hands. Major will target and heal them per spell level.
Inside of it, Jesus.
Okay, she's 3rd level. All right, let me make some rolls.
And Brad heals for 68 health.
Heal for 3 points.
All right.
Which is enough.
You're not in a hurry, right?
No, sir.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, she can
We
take
got
an
till morning.
hour and get you. How many are you down?
I am down 8. Yeah, I'm down 8.
All right. Well, you're not in a hurry, so she'll take an hour.
Okay.
And
I'm
are
I'm
healed.
whistling out the side of my neck.
Yeah, so you're
I'm-
healed back. She actually gave you back more than you can take, but you can't heal past your normal. So
Yeah.
you're healed up.
Nice.
Blessed be. How
Yeah,
much do we
so-
owe you, priestess?
So
for your
normally,
services?
50 gold per spell level to be donated to the temple before she'll cast a spell. But in this case, since you are actively doing something and have found information, means you told her about the strange wild people with the pale skin and huge dark eyes. You've done a benefit to the town, and you're going to have to make that up when you're able to. Of course, going after these creatures is your sworn duty now. To defend this town, you should go and find out if there are more of them. When you put an end to them, I'm sure they probably have stolen goods that have some value that you should bring back to the town, and of course, donate to the temple. We're just going to have just sign your name to this form here in triplicate, and this last one in blood. And
I feel like there's some real ethical issues.
I'm
with this
rethinking about
priestess.
this god if I have to sign a contract in blood.
No, I'm living there. So the goddess is the goddess of peace and trust. So she will trust that you will do the right thing.
Okay.
And come back and make a proper offering to the temple once you've solved this problem. But okay, your character is back to full.
Set fire to it later. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, that would be unlawful.
That would be chaotic, sir. It's on brand for you, sure. But the town would have words.
I still feel like there's something unethical going on with this priestess.
Well, it's the whole grift of religion. It just feels that way. But describing the creature, she does remember that there are or was a humanoid race that she had heard of. I mean, these were like stories around, and she's a very learned person. She read a lot of books. And they were like a devolved species of underground dwelling creatures. They called them the drips.
The drips.
The drips. Yeah.
The drips.
They seem overly moist.
Well, I mean, they dwell in dark caverns. They are very adverse to light. She remembers that. But this could also be just folklore. She's not certain of the source of this. She can't pinpoint this exactly, but it reminds her of this tale that she'd gathered from this area from long ago.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But generally, these from the stories, they were not. I mean, they're not an evil race. They tend to stay to themselves. They don't like the light, so them coming out. And as you were saying, the sun was just going down, perhaps dim enough that they were okay. But that seems very out of character from the histories that she knew.
They would have waited until it was dark to probably have done something like that.
Or doing something like that at all would be a means of desperation. It's not.
Yeah.
Why would they? What would they be doing with these people?
So maybe the drips coming out is a symptom of something larger.
Ooh, something bigger to kill? Excellent.
Yeah.
which go caves.
Drips step 1.
Yep.
Stop the drip.
Stop
Anybody
the
got
drip.
the occupation of plumber? We can put, we can make this real fast. No.
I'll take it if I can have a big wrench.
Yeah.
This takes so you're later into the night at this point. It took an hour to get you all healed up there. Herschel, is that your character's name?
That's Kira.
Kira. You
I
still have
can't. Yeah, I've been,
Herschel on your banner there.
yeah. I keep trying to change it. It won't let me edit the name.
Okay.
If you click on your picture, there's 3 dots in the
Yep.
top right.
And every time I click edit name, it just does nothing. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
For the rest of the night, you guys live in town, so you have homes to go to unless you want to
Yeah.
do something else this night. You'd already failed at tracking as it was dark, and maybe that's why you failed. It was just difficult to see the terrain, especially from creatures that may be more wood savvy or land savvy than you are.
No, they're too drippy. I didn't get
Yeah,
good.
that's it. They were just damp, moist. They're
Mhm.
moist creatures. So do you want to do anything else tonight? Farmer Grubbs put himself up at the inn. You've got some mercenaries guarding him.
No, I definitely think we should. Maybe we should do like a little split patrol or something like that.
You want to patrol the streets tonight?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did Farmer Grub like? What was he a farmer of?
Just a farmer. I mean, he raised. He probably had.
Variety of
There's a
things.
picture here. Looks like
Beets.
mostly vegetables. I don't see that he's got livestock to be taken care of, at least in the picture. But who knows? Yeah. So yeah, vegetable farmer.
Well, wait a second.
Someone who might know the difference between a turnip and a rutabaga.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I mean, if Ralph's story is true, they were dragging off somebody in the night by the hair, so they must be.
Turnip-shaped human.
Yeah. So are they like hunting for meat and eating people? No, I'm being serious about it.
No. Bert said turnip-shaped human, which is
Yes.
different from a human-shaped turnip.
Yep. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from the stories that she knows, they're not cannibals, so that's kind of
Huh.
out of character too.
So why do we think that they would be bringing people back unless they need something from them?
Once again, very well could be. They are a symptom. They're a smaller cog caught up in whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or
they're.
they could be hunting for something else.
That's exactly. Yeah.
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 Oh, I'm
They're.
Oh.
They are also victims.
Mm.
Possibly, yeah.
Victims that we're going to have to kill. But still victims.
Fair enough.
Listen, you always shoot the hostage.
They shot me in the neck, so somebody's
Yeah.
gonna pay.
Yeah, they did. Sure. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna pay.
All right. Well, you would have been up all night anyway, guarding the farmer's land. So you're gonna instead go through, taking care of the city.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what.
Well, to be fair, the farmer will be safe now for sure. So
Yes.
this is just like side money, maybe.
It is.
I
I mean, you were already paid for
Yeah.
the time. So let's see here. Okay. No, come first rays of dawn. City is very quiet with the exception of a few drunkards who's, come out various time during the night.
Damn it, Ralph, go home.
You find Billy yet?
No, but take care of your dog.
The dog's probably
I
happy.
got a dog. Yeah, that's right. I got a dog. Oh wow! I hadn't fed her all day today. I should probably
Well,
go home and do
you
that.
should stumble on home and feed your dog.
Would it help you if I bought your dog?
Why would you want to buy my dog? Well, I mean, I owe Billy that $3.50. I mean,
Here, 3 gold, 5 silver.
Or maybe you could sell the dog to Farmer Grub.
Farmer Grub does need a dog.
Farmer
He does
Grub
need a
needs a dog, and
Have you ever considered selling your farm?
You in the turnip game?
I'm in the rutabaga game.
Oh, well, this farm won't do you any good. It's only got turnips. The only thing that grow in all that hard sand out there is turnips.
But what if we were to convert it to growing rutabaga?
Well, I mean, if you buy the land, you can grow anything you want out there, but it's
Nope.
only ever growing turnips for me.
Okay. We'll
Okay.
come back to that. You should consider selling your dog to the other farmer.
Okay. No count hound keeps picking me up anyway.
See?
Yeah.
Snooty too.
Now you can
She won't
sleep
drink
better at night.
booze. She only drinks water. Try to give her some booze, but no, she only
Dogs
drinks
don't drink.
water.
Dogs don't drink booze.
But see, that dog is not good enough for you. You should definitely sell that.
You're right. I'm better than that dog.
Yeah.
I pull out my friend killer arrow and just kinda look at it for a minute.
But this wouldn't work. He's obviously
not a
your
friend.
friend.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
going to crit miss and kill
Oh,
a friend.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Congratulations, Chuck. We have a
You're too
recurring-
good for the dog,
recurring
but
item
not
for you.
good enough. It's not so good that you can't make money from the deal of selling the dog, is what I'm saying,
No.
Ralph. To be
Well-
clear.
The night goes by uneventfully otherwise, and apparently somebody will be selling a dog in the morning. So you've been up. Typically you sleep through the afternoon, but did you want to go back out to the farmer's house and see if you can find the trail, or did you want to turn in and get a fresh start in the evening again?
We probably should rest because I don't know what the penalties are for skipping rest.
There are.
Yeah, so maybe once sunlight comes up, we sleep like halfway through the day.
Okay.
And
So
then
you're going to get a few hours and then go back.
yeah, mid-afternoon we head to the east and find those caves.
All right. I tell you what, let's we just got a few minutes left, so let's just cut to that. So you guys get enough rest to feel okay. The farmer is he's actually going to stay in town pending what you find out.
Smart.
Yeah.
Does he have a dog companion now?
He does. He has a new dog.
Good.
Is he happy with the dog?
He's very happy with the dog.
Excellent.
Dog stinks of a distillery, but she can be given a bath.
Yep.
Didn't know that you can make rutabaga alcohol, did you?
I had no doubt.
Yeah. If you can make vodka out of potatoes,
Yes,
I'm sure you could
absolutely.
make something out of rutabaga for sure.
So make me that roll again in the daylight.
Which roll?
Going back to the farm, seeing if you can find any trace of a trail.
Sure. 14?
Okay. Yeah. So you make your way up a winding path leading into the mountains. The path looks as if it were made by the frequent travel of beasts. So like they're watering paths maybe for mountain goats and that same sort of thing. You come to a sudden stop as you peer over a ledge of a large stone and see a crevasse opening deep into the bare earth. The interest is partially obscured by a strange formation of stalagmites and stalactites arranged menacingly like a razor-toothed grin, ready to devour all who enter. We found a cave. Very
We found a
menacing-looking cave, and that's a good place to end it for the night.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. You killed a few things and almost killed a party member.
Yep.
You've reunited a dog and a farmer that could use it, and so we'll pick up next time as you check out this cave where these wild creatures or wild humanoids came from.
Thank
See if
you,
can get-
Kyle.
Yes, Kyle saved your life there.
Yes, he did. I'm very
Yeah. Hopefully you can get some revenge for Lucille, and we'll see what happens from there. Although, you know, there's a priestess at the temple. I don't know. You might be owing that temple back for life. I mean, it's hard to tell what all those legal documents said, right?
Legal documents are only good until you fake your death. Then
Well,
it's-
that's true. Or actually die and come back. There's probably a stipulation.
Oh yeah.
I could probably
Okay, well, Kyle joined us tonight and straightened us out on some rules. So to recap that, the damage on a weapon is correct, absolutely, in that this is not like most OSR systems where having a bonus is for higher stats. Almost everyone does have a bonus to all of their stats. Very few circumstances where you're going to have a 0 or less. So if you've got a strength of 1, you're doing the damage dice of the weapon. Let's say so your arrow is a d6, and so at +2, so a dex of +2, you do an additional d6. So what we were doing wrong is we were adding in an additional die, instead of the 1 point of damage. Okay. Yeah. And if you are untrained, because we also learned what you guys have proficiency in, if you are untrained with the weapon, you get no bonuses to it. So if you have a strength or a dex bonus for a ranged or a melee, you're still just going to do 1 point of damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So marking that on the sheet. All right, there we go, guys. Thank you very much for joining us tonight in chat. Thanks you guys for playing. We'll pick it up next week. It is Thanksgiving week, so I'm not sure if you guys are good. I'll be good to run if anyone is able to. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But Chuck, what do you got coming up this week?
The only thing that I actually have coming up is Friday. More of my Pathfinder 2nd Edition game, where the party has made friends with the giant frog.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
Like you do. I mean, giant
Ash,
frog, meaning that it could swallow you whole, so you probably want to be its friend.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is exactly that, because the party needed a lift, so the frog just scooped them all up in its mouth and hopped them across the countryside.
Oh, there you go. Is this like the parable of like the party is the scorpions on the back of the frog, and they're going to end up killing the frog
right.
because they're party members and they're murder hobos? So
100%.
I think that's what's going to happen.
100%.
John, you got anything going on?
I do. So in theory, Wednesday, just gotta get a couple of things taken care of, but we should be starting Savage Rifts, Terror on the Dark Frontier, Wednesday night, and then Sunday, we should Dragonbane Chuck.
Yeah.
and I promise that I'll probably attempt to kill you yet again. So.
Oh no.
I mean, I failed last time.
You
me! Avenge me!
John's already taken out one of my characters in this campaign, and this is going to be like, was it the 3rd session?
This would be the 4th session.
4th session. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. How about you, Brad? You got anything coming up?
No, sir.
Oh, well, that's easy, I guess. Do more, Brad. Do more.
Do more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, if you found us, though, you know where we are. Go to bluemagic.com, though, BLUMAGIK.com to find, oh boy, a lot of years. A lot of
23.
years. 17? 17
sounds
years?
right.
16 or 17 years of podcasting goodness, of silliness like this or other silliness, but it's always silly. So check that out. And more importantly, all of our social links are on there. You can join us on the Discord channel, find us on Twitch, YouTube, all the places. And yeah, check it out. And one more time, I'm going to drop this in here on the link. This is the Kickstarter link for the Immortals White Box Lost Legacy Gaming. Check that out. Not currently taking pre-orders, but I believe he will. But you can find out more about the game there. So go and check that out. Thanks for watching us, guys. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.